Good evening, folks, and again, welcome to LIT201 Masterpieces of Literature. I thought I would take a moment and walk you through some really important things that you need to be noticing on this site. Right now, I'm logged in so that I can see the classes you have, and in fact, I just made a couple of tweaks to it so that things are a little bit easier. What you need to know is that course news is a very important place for you to be monitoring. This is where I'll be communicating most of my messages to you on a weekly, if not daily basis. I'll be making sure that there are quick links to content for every week, and you should be following the events right here, and it'll show you exactly what's going to be opening up on what day, at what time, so on and so forth. When you've read everything that's on this page, make sure that you go ahead and click on discussions. One of the most important things that I've created in this course is the Open Questions Forum. And by clicking on the Open Questions Forum, you'll be able to see what questions other people have asked. I would request that you please go ahead and search through this almost every single day just to see if there's anything new or different that I've put up, any questions I've answered. These are really important because 9 times out of 10, when one person asks a question, you probably share that same question. And I try to get those answered within 24 to 48 hours. This week it's been a little bit less than that. In fact, it's been minutes and then questions have been answered. Once you've completed looking through the online course questions as well as the content homepage, please go to content. You'll notice a difference here starting today. I've made sure that the table of contents is accessible both here in this open area as well as the left-hand side of the screen. When new modules open up, you'll see those pop in. In fact, tonight at midnight or tomorrow morning, however you want to think about it, you'll see week 2 content pop up. Everything that you see here will disappear. The next week's content will open up for you. Basically, I don't try to slam you with all this information for the coming weeks because A, you can see it on the syllabus, and B, I don't want to confuse you. I just want to go week by week. You'll see what's going on and you don't feel overwhelmed. As you notice here, all you have to do is click on these links. For instance, week 1 lecture, it takes you immediately to the lecture. And that's in PDF document, and it should open up in the same window, or at least in a different frame. All discussions are accessible via one click of the mouse, and you will be able to post right in that frame. Along the lines of online course questions, I'd like you to note that if you do have a question of a very personal nature, you don't have to post it in online course questions. Of course, please email me, and you can do that via the email link. If you wouldn't mind, please make sure you're emailing me as professionally as possible. That means I should see a salutation, dear Aaron, comma, and then jump to the next line, which begins the paragraph, which should be your question. Make sure that you're using proper grammar, punctuation, and spelling. Do not use text jargon. Do not use the letter U, for instance, the pronoun you. And don't use IDK for I don't know. This is college, and we just don't do that. And please make sure that at the closing of your email that you either type best, cheers, sincerely, but make sure most importantly you put your name. Blackboard Vista used to be able to put your name into the email automatically. I knew who exactly I was talking to at that moment, but Desire to Learn doesn't do that. It in fact substitutes a nickname for you. And I can't, decipher who it is I'm talking to. If you send me an email and you get a response saying, "Dear anonymous student," you'll know why. That's because I didn't get a name with your email. So I'm not trying to be impersonal, but the professional decorum is to, put salutation, message, and then closing in. Everyone is doing a fine job. I just wanted to let you know that. The first week is always a rocky week, and we just start to get to know one another and see our processes come into play. But this next week, we begin, with discussion, and this will be very fun. For those of you who have any questions, please don't forget to please post those questions in open questions forum under online course questions. Personal questions go into my mailbox. I just wanted to talk about postings for a moment. Postings are your opportunity to show how great you are. Please make sure that you're properly paragraphing each of your paragraphs. Since you can't tab in here, please make sure that you're holding down the shift key and then hitting return after one paragraph to go to the next. That puts a hard space in between each paragraph. And I guess that's about it. I hope that you're well, and thank you very much.